Good afternoon, DC. I'm Taylor, and here's your news for Friday, October 23rd. Congratulations to the Lady Panthers volleyball team as they are 2020 9th District champions with the 4-set win over Owensboro Catholic. The Lady Panthers advance to play in the regional tournament starting next week. Good luck to the Panthers and Lady Panthers cross-country team as they will be running in the regional cross-country meets on Saturday at Muhlenberg County. This week is Spirit Week. Today is all out red and white. Remember, you must be in dress code at all times. No hats can be worn. Attention any boys wanting to play basketball. Tryouts will be held on Monday, October 26th from 5:30 to 7:30 and also on Tuesday, October 27th from 5:30 to 7:30. All students must have a sports physical. For more information, see Coach Hayden and guidance. Attention students interested in being a part of the swimming team. Swimming will start on November 2nd, and all swimmers will need to have a current KHSAA physical. If you have any questions, see Mr. Griffin. Attention students, if you're looking for DC Spirit items, stop by the front office for DC Spirit Week special. Purchase an LED rally towel for $5 and receive a free t-shirt and cup. Attention juniors, PSAT registration is now open. Please stop into guidance with a $17 check addressed to DCHS. There is only one test administration on October 29th, and tests are limited this year due to COVID restrictions. This is a primary entrance into national merit competition for scholars. These scores can also be used for governors and other applications. For more information, see guidance. Attention students, makeup testing will start this week after school in the Media Center. Testing will be from 3:30 to 4:30 on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. There will be no morning testing at this time. Attention students, petitions for student council are now being accepted. Please see Mr. Kropp in room 225 for more information. Now stay tuned for a word from Miss Powers and guidance.
Hi, seniors. Just yesterday, I was able to participate in a Kentucky school counselor virtual meeting with several of our state colleges, and wanted to give you some updates of things that I learned and that they shared with me. So if you'll bear with me, I'm going to go through my notes and just read off a few things. Mostly I'm doing this because I want you all to know and be informed. I will gather my notes from some other schools and share with you again in the future on a couple of others that I know that Ms. Leisner visited virtually when we had to pick kind of breakout sessions. So anyways, if any of these things are of interest to you, or if you have more questions about them, please come see me or email me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. But starting off first from U of L, it's $25 to apply. No essay is required. So that's always a fan favorite when you hear the word no essay required. They have a regular application or common app where you can apply. They are test score optional for the fall of 2021. So when you see test score optional, that means that you don't have to have a certain ACT score to be admitted. So that's very different than things in the past. Pre-COVID, you didn't see that word very often at all, and now we're seeing it more and more, and we're seeing how it's changing the scholarship world. So that's what I want to educate you on today, just briefly. U of L also has new residence halls opening in a new format, 2 new majors, one in urban studies and business administration. Scholarships, they still offer a scholarship called the Porter Scholarship for African Americans with a 3.0 or higher GPA, no ACT required for that one. Also, a new one that they added was the Breonna Taylor Scholarship, and it is for a nursing student. They're looking primarily for a black female to award that to. So if that happens to be you, then please apply for that. Also, they changed the qualifications for the mentored scholarship. So those are the really big, nice packages. When you say someone got everything paid for, that's a rarity in these days. But at U of L, they offer a couple that really do that and more, and sometimes pay for study abroad and research projects like that, where they even throw money at you for things like that. So that's the Grawemeyer and the Browns Fellow. Before, you had to have a 31 on the ACT, and with COVID restricting some of the ACT and SAT opportunities, they have dropped that to a 29. So if you had looked at that previously and thought, that's not me, if you are at a 29 now, you can apply for those. And if you have more questions, please come see me. I'd be happy to discuss those programs with you. Also, the Honors College at U of L is test optional. So take a look at those. I believe U of L, I can't say when the deadline is. If I had to guess, I would say December 1st. But look on their website to be certain, and we can look that up together if you need help. WKU scholarships, again, last year before COVID, they removed ACT from some of their merit scholarships, and that was like the best news in the scholarship world that I'd seen since I've been in this position. The focus is on GPA only for most of their scholarships. So there still are a few, the Cherry Presidential, some of the competitive ones, you still have to have an ACT score to qualify. But starting with a 3.0 or higher, you will receive merit scholarship if you apply by their date of December 1. You guessed it. Also, big news with WKU is the Pell eligible. And if you don't know what that word means, it's referring to the FAFSA. So you know that the FAFSA opened October 1st. Some of you have applied or will be applying, hopefully in the next month or so, getting that complete with your parents, with tax documents. Pell eligible means that your family has shown a certain amount of need. So if you receive even $1 of Pell money, WKU is saying if you have a 3.0 and you're Pell eligible, and you would know that through completing your FAFSA, then you get full tuition from them. So that's a big deal. They said just for admissions, like if you just want to apply to WKU and see if you get admitted, a 2.5 or greater, no ACT is needed. If you look at your cumulative GPA and it's below, well, let's just say a 2.4 or below, then you are going to need an ACT score in order to be admitted to WKU. Also, they are creating, you may have seen where they knocked down some dorms, one of them being my freshman dorm, so I was very sad to see that, but happy to hear that they're building a new freshman village. So they're going to have some of those sparkling, beautiful places for you to live in the fall of 2021. The living learning centers, like you've seen on other campuses across the state, will be happening at WKU as well. Okay, and then UK. Also, some big changes in the scholarship world that I'm excited to share with you. Their application is online. They have like a traditional UK application, or if you're applying to UK and a lot of out-of-state schools, you might want to look at the Common app. If you're only applying to UK, I don't suggest the Common app. It seems to be more work on the student, but it's a $50 application fee. And when I say these fees, don't forget, students, if you are on free or reduced lunch, come see me. I can provide a fee waiver for you where it is free to apply. Now, no recommendation letters are required for UK. Provost scholarship. So this is on their website now. So it just went up, I think, yesterday or the day before. Unweighted GPA is going to be looked at alone. Used to at UK last year, I know that if you didn't have a 26 or higher on the ACT, you couldn't get any merit money. That's where that was their baseline start. Now they've wiped out the ACT score as a requirement, and if you have a 3.5, you will get $2,500. But it's first come, first serve. So what does that mean? That means apply now and apply fast. And you must apply by December 1st to be considered for these awards. And these are reoccurring. So as long as you meet their minimum GPA requirements each year in college, you get them every year. So $2,500 times 4, that's a $10,000 scholarship for you just for your GPA. First come, first serve. That means apply right now to UK. And if you are a 3.75 to a 4.0, you're going to get $5,000. Again, first come, first serve. It's called Provost. So look it up on their scholarship website. Also, the competitive scholarship in the Honors College at UK is going to require the same essay this year, so that's good news as well. One essay for both if you're interested. The Patterson is a competitive scholarship. That means if I have a 4.0 and you have a 4.0, we're both competing, but we don't have to have a certain ACT score for that this year to apply, and we're competing for full tuition to UK. So if you have a 4.0 unweighted GPA, you can apply for that Patterson scholarship to compete. Again, deadline, you guessed it, December 1st. Singletary 4.0. Used to, you had to have a 33 to apply, and now if you have an unweighted 4.0, you can apply as well for that. So those are the selective scholarships, also like National Merit, GSP, GSE. All of those are, again, similar to the Patterson in full tuition. Other opportunities, the William C. Parker Diversity, and that is stackable with the Provost. So when I talk about that $2,500 and $5,000 scholarship, if you were to be awarded the Diversity Scholarship, there you could stack that on top of each other, along with Keys money. So just keep that in mind as you are progressing through your college plan and looking at these financial letters and considering the cost of different colleges. Also, November 12th, UK is hosting a virtual open house. You can sign up for that online. That's really cool because used to you had to drive 3 hours to get on their campus and go in rooms with different departments. You can sign up and do breakout sessions. So I experienced that yesterday and found that to be very beneficial, easy, helpful to just click on the link of the one that I wanted to attend and virtually, boom, I'm there. So if you have questions about any of this, please come see me. Again, it seems like overwhelmingly the deadline is December 1st. So it is October 23rd today when we're filming this. Not sure when you are going to be hearing this, but I'm here ready to help you, and the clock's ticking. We got to hurry up and get your all's applications in prior to December 1st. Thanks, and I look forward to helping you.
Attention students that are needing permit verification forms. If you are eligible to take your permit soon, you will need to obtain a permit verification form from DCHS. These forms are available in the front office. You can fill them out and leave them for the principal to sign. We will call you when it's ready. You are able to get these before you turn 16, so consider getting this done a few weeks before so you don't have to wait to take your test. Here's what's going on at DC. The Panthers football team is taking on Apollo starting at 7 o'clock p.m. It is also senior night. That's all your news for today, DC. Stay safe.